Colleagues of Dr. Benjamin Mauck, the orthopedic surgeon killed in an exam room at Campbell Clinic in Collierville, are speaking out about his death and urging state leaders to act. Thank you for joining us. I'm Joe Birch.
And I'm Joy Redmond. Action News 5's Bria Bolden spoke with the CEO of the Memphis Medical Society today. Bria.
Well, Collierville police say the gun Larry Pickens used to kill Dr. Benjamin Mauck was purchased July 3rd, just 8 days before that deadly attack. Tonight, physicians across Memphis and Shelby County are speaking out, urging Tennessee lawmakers to do something about gun violence and attacks on healthcare workers in our community. Memphis Medical Society CEO Clint Cummins and Dr. Benjamin Mauck met when they were just 10 years old.
Personally, I received a lot of calls that afternoon and the following day of people just being scared to go to work.
While continuing to grieve, Cummins and the Memphis Medical Society are urging Tennessee lawmakers address ongoing violence against healthcare workers and gun violence in their special session next month.
We want our members and their patients, when they come into our workplaces, to be safe. And what can we do through that lens to increase that level of safety?
People who attack first responders, emergency personnel, and nurses in Tennessee are hit with a Class C felony if charged with aggravated assault, a mandatory minimum of 90 days behind bars, and a $15,000 fine. An assault charge leads to a Class A misdemeanor, a mandatory minimum of 30 days behind bars, and a $5,000 fine. Cummins says they're interested in seeing whether or not those consequences can be increased. Larry Pickens, accused of killing Dr. Mauck at Campbell Clinic in Collierville Tuesday, is being held on a $1.2 million bond. Records show he was previously charged with attempted murder after stabbing his mother's husband in 2016. A report from Memphis police in 2023 says Pickens told police he was schizophrenic and off his medication after saying someone had broken into his apartment and moved his things.
This is kind of unprecedented to have a patient sit and wait in an hour for hours in a waiting room and then target and kill, a physician.
State Senator Ramesh Akbari of Memphis agrees more can be done to protect healthcare workers and keep guns out of the hands of those deemed mentally ill. State Representative Mark White of Eastern Shelby County believes it's something on the minds of lawmakers come August. Quote, "This overlaps all areas of protection," Representative White says in part. "This is where those with mental health issues are falling through the cracks. When a person continually displays violent behavior, we must not ignore."
I know my colleagues say we can't do red flag, we can't do red flag. You don't have to call it red flag. But we just know that people who are not mentally stable, who have diagnoses that would make them not have access, shouldn't have access to a weapon, we've got to do something.
So Cummins and the Memphis Medical Society say they are willing to work with patients and community leaders to get something done. Meanwhile, Larry Pickens is expected back in court next week. We'll be there. Reporting live in studio tonight, Bria Bolden, Action News 5.